Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about how Chris Evans spends his millions. A lot of celebrities will spend their millions by purchasing luxury cars, private jets, or giant mansions. Well, Chris Evans has a different style to it. Now let's start with his Beverly Hills home. In 2013, Chris Evans bought this fantastic mansion in Beverly Hills for $3,250,000. The previous owner of the house paid $1.9 million the year before, but also invested a lot in the renovation, aiming to put it back on the market. Well, in the end, it worked. The mansion has wood floors, a large kitchen, and 4.5 bathrooms. The master suite has a huge window that allows Evans to enjoy most of the daylight. There is also a separate apartment with one room to receive guests. This place has a magnificent view, and outdoors there is a patio with a fireplace and a swimming pool. In general, this $3 million home has a heated pool, spa, fire pit, 2 fireplaces, 2 master bedrooms, a staff room, and a gourmet chef's kitchen. After the MCU and the life in Hollywood, Chris Evans decided to sell this house and now lives in an apartment in Boston with his dog. Next one we have is the watches. It seems like we don't pay too much attention to the male looks on the red carpet, but during the Oscar ceremonies one year, Chris Evans appeared wearing an elegant turquoise tuxedo that probably also cost thousands of dollars. He matched it with an IVC Portugueser chronograph, which is evaluated at $16,600. The fancy watch has an 18-karat 5N gold case and Arabic numerals. There is also a power reserve that can last up to 44 hours. The actor wore it several times during the Avengers press tour, so it is probably his favorite watch to wear. Chris Evans has become a brand ambassador for IWC and seems to prefer their watches. As for other watches, Evans presented the 2020 Golden Globes in a burgundy corduroy suit by the Italian brand Isea, while wearing an Omega watch that you guys can read here, with a black dial and a case made from brand's unique gold. After hearing all of this, in general we can assume that Chris Evans really likes his watches. Next one, private jets. Chris Evans is an A-list star, and he is often traveling the world to promote his movies, especially the Avengers. But don't expect him to see waiting at the check-in at the airport like most of us. One of the luxuries that you can have as a Hollywood star and a millionaire is to do all the traveling on board a private jet. Of course, when he travels to work, the expenses are paid by the studios, but it's still a considerable investment. The actor has enough money to rent his private jets when he does his traveling. Next thing we have are cars. A lot of celebrities will spend a lot of money on cars. Those cars are usually the flashy models, the Ferraris, the Lamborghinis, and other sports brands. But Chris Evans has a different style to it. As a matter of fact, his most expensive car was gifted to him by Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man gifted him a $275,000 1967 Chevy Camaro. Not only is a 67 Camaro a work of art already, but Downey made sure to have this car tricked out to be Avengers themed. Now, as we said, Chris Evans has a different style when picking his cars, and currently he has around 5 cars. These cars can be the Lexus ES 350 with a value of $40,000, the Audi A8L with a value of around $87,000, the Audi R8 with a value around $150,000, the Chevrolet Suburban with a value around $75,000, and of course the 1967 Chevrolet Camaro with around $275,000 value. Despite spending quite a bit of money on cars and on houses, Chris Evans was still willing to shell out more cash to take care of himself. As nice as it is to have luxurious things, taking care of yourself is always the most important thing. That is why Chris Evans has hired a personal stylist. The stylist will pick the wardrobe that he is gonna wear on many important occasions, taking care of his appearance to the public. Other than a stylist, Chris has also hired personal trainers in the past to work on his physique. This was definitely the case during the MCU days, in which he had to be at top form. Evans worked with the former Royal Marine, Simon Watterson, who had also helped Daniel Craig, that we all love and know. As for Chris Evans, he currently lives in Boston, and this is how he mostly spends his wealth. Being a millionaire, there are probably often temptations on purchasing extremely expensive cars, houses, and much more. But we think that Chris Evans is spending his money very wisely. So that is how Chris Evans spends his millions. Let us know down below, if you had $1 million, on what would you spend it. We wish you a wonderful day, and until next time, bye bye.